Hey guys, it's Judge the Red here, coming at you with another update for Sonic Chaos Realms. I'm going to throw some B-roll up on the screen here for the current dev build of the game. It's filmed from my perspective with fellow dev Nyx in the server. We're just going to be running around, goofing around. But this is on a dedicated server too. Neither of us are hosting. So that's really cool, and I'll talk more about that in a bit. Some of the things that were really important in developing this, where we're at now, are the network systems. We have an account system where you create an account with an email, and you'll log in like on your home PC, and you'll play, you'll have stats, you'll unlock things. And then let's say you want to go visit family, or you're going to be going abroad, whatever you might be doing. You can log in, you can download the game and log in on another PC, and you'll keep your save, you'll keep all your stats, it'll all be linked to your account. The other reason that we are doing this, other than the persistent saves, is to have a no-risk online environment where that's where kind of the dedicated server stuff comes in. When you connect to the dedicated server, your IP is private. The only IP that's relevant in that connection is the dedicated server IP. And all this stuff is really just about trying to protect the player and create a safe environment for people to enjoy the game in. It's a very sophisticated game, right? 6v6, online PvP. It's gonna be just a lot going on, right? So the main top priority has been trying to make it feel as safe as we possibly can, so you guys can have fun and enjoy the game. Potential for private matches is kind of on the back burner because those are going to involve a lot of other things. Because if we do private matches, I mean, we could use the dedicated servers. But all that depends on like a lot of other things. Right now, private matches to me mean peer-to-peer, and that's not very secure. Your IP will be revealed if we do peer-to-peer. So if we ever get to a point where we want to do private matches for people to play, we'd have to look into the dedicated server side of that. So, but that's on the back burner as we focus more on quick play and stuff like that. That's kind of a higher priority than the private matches. So what we want to add and what we want to have as part of these systems is the account save, where, like I said, it's all linked up to your account, the save data, your stats, your unlocks. It's not there yet. We don't have anything to unlock in this current build. We don't have stats being tallied or anything like that, so it's not like something that's a huge concern right now, but that's what we want to add once we get to taking all that and putting it into the system. We want to do password reset, change username, ban system, we want to also do a custom anti-cheat. So this is basically something that's kind of built into the game, that kind of monitors the stats of attacks, movement, and stuff like that. So the dedicated server is the referee, and so the dedicated server will have a lot of those systems in place. So if anyone is cheating, the dedicated server will catch that, and we'll have something in there, kick them from the match, dissolve the match, whatever we come up with for that. So yeah, in this current build, we've got health bars functioning. That was really cool. We got that working for the enemy. We have a bot on the map right now with a red health bar, and he's running like left to right. He's picking up like a damage item that's going to damage him and take health away, and then he's picking up a heal item, which is a ring that will heal you. We have replications of head turning, so that way you can see like which way the enemy is looking. It's limited to the 180 degrees in front of the character model. If you turn the camera to look the other way behind the character model, the head will just default to facing forward. The dedicated server right now has random map selection. So when you are in a quick play queue, you join the dedicated server. The dedicated server waits for everybody to connect. Then it counts down to kind of like this RNG pull of the map list. And then it shoots everybody off into that map. And then of course what's really cool too is once the match ends, the dedicated server spins up again and people can search and queue and they can end up in that same dedicated server afterwards. So it's really cool. It feels like it feels like an official thing, right, that we're doing here. A potential for ranked, I think, is like, that's something that's on the table for sure. I think right now it's not a top priority. We want to make sure quick play connections and all this other stuff just works, and then we'll be looking into ranked for sure. So there will be kind of a competitive style queue, but for right now, and even when we hit alpha testing and we're doing private tests with people, it's not going to be the focus. We want to see how the dedicated server holds up with quick play. We want to see how all that stuff holds up. But we'll definitely be, if we're at alpha testing, that must mean a lot of stuff is like done. And I think at that point we'll be working on getting ranked set up. So during alpha testing, there will be a focus on just quick play and all these systems to make sure that they work and function, the characters, the kits, the combat, online feel, all this other stuff. But once we kind of address everything and everything feels good, then we'll be doing a round of ranked kind of testing and seeing like how the numbers work and how we want to do that as far as like you know, the ranking system and all that good stuff. We have basic bot functionality right now, which is really cool. Like I said, the bot moves left to right, he picks up items, receives damage and health, so there's a lot of potential there. We might be able to have bot matches, we might be able to do more. But yeah, that should be everything that's in the game right now. Well, we also have like character select and all this other stuff. But it's, you know, that's just, all that is kind of just there. It's going to be worked on and finessed, and, you know, the main menu and all this stuff. So what's coming next? This current build has a few bugs. I need to fix those bugs kind of first. But we are going to be putting together the character kits and the combat kits for Sonic and Shadow first. That means we're going to be doing a lot of animation. We got to code it all out, and we got to figure out math for like if there's going to be any status effects, whatever the case might be. We need to get voice lines for Shadow and Sonic. So we've got a really nice, really cool voice actor for Sonic. I'm really excited to get him some lines and some dialogue, and we'll reveal the person who's going to be voicing him once we get all that situated, and probably around the next build when we actually get to show off Sonic and Shadow's character kits and their combat. We'll talk about who's doing the voices for these characters, and I think that's it. I don't have much else to say. Yeah, the next build, like I said, will likely be showing off kind of 1v1 combat between Sonic and Shadow, and hopefully a lot more of the systems and menus and stuff will be built out, and it'll look better. Oh yeah, textures as well. So basically, Sonic and Shadow, like, we're in full development to try to get them to look good, feel good. Hey, it's Shadow. It looks like Shadow. It's not a gray blob. That's kind of where we're moving. So yeah, that's really all I've got to say. Thanks for watching. And hopefully next time we can really get y'all excited with the combat and all the cool stuff we want to do. So until next time, take care, stay safe.